Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Leo, Sun, Moon or Rising. It's a weekly reading for October 21st to the 27th. Leo, this week you have the Priestess Oracle card, you have the Magician, the Five of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. Yeah, some beautiful cards here, Leo. I am strongly feeling that your theme is self-empowerment this week. You know, becoming victorious, but that starts with you believing in yourself first and stepping up, stepping up as the true fiery leader that you are, realizing that, you are the co-creator of your reality, not allowing life to happen to you, but driving it forward yourself. So just going to start by reading the Oracle card here, Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? The Priestess is a teacher dedicated to service, freedom and leadership. You don't need to have it all together to lead. In fact, it helps if you don't. No one wants a perfect angel who hasn't made any mistakes. Let life be your message. Don't underestimate the power of sharing your story. It's by hearing someone else's journey that we feel less alone. We realize that we're actually in this thing called life together. The difference between a follower and a leader is that a leader has the courage to go first. Yeah, so Leo, you know what? You are, you have strength. You're a lion, you're a leader. I get the sense from this reading that some of you have been feeling out of power for a period of time. Well, you're really being asked to step up and lead, to come back into your, connected with your priestess energy, with your higher self. And that's when we truly start to transform ourselves and our lives. So Leo, let's start here in your recent past with the Five of Cups and the Nine of Swords. Yeah. So here we see that sense of past disempowerment, right? That Nine of Swords, is really that sense of, worry, of grieving over losses, being up in our head, overthinking, overanalyzing, feeling like everything's stacked up against us. Maybe that little bit of victim mentality or being a bit of a martyr. Those kind of thoughts that keep us awake at night, cause anxiety, insomnia, depression, that kind of thing. So what kind of feelings might make us do that? Well, losses that we know we can never get back. That water or that wine has spilt from those cups. This person knows there's no way to get it back into the cups, to restore it, to renew it. However, they're still firmly focused on that. Well, Leo, that is a massive big energy leak for you. There's no point focusing on the past. Let bygones be bygones, because, by focusing on the past, you are keeping yourself in a sense of negativity, of depression. There's nothing good that comes of the Nine of Swords. All it does is stops us from seeing the opportunities that are actually there all along. There is new opportunities waiting for you, Leo, but we need to turn around and see them, to, release ourselves from our own cloak of darkness. The thing about the Five of Cups also is that there's a sense of self-sabotage, or, being willingly in, I don't like to say it, Leo, but like kind of being willingly stuck in your past, because there's this bridge here, right? This bridge that crosses the emotional waters. It kind of has that, it sort of reflects that saying of building a bridge and getting over it. Well, the bridge has been built for you, and there is a safe passage back to your inner refuge, should you want to take it. So, we really need to take that journey, to stop focusing on the past and focus on those opportunities that were there, Leo. So, strongly sensing that in this reading. And I think this is the week that you really do turn around, just release yourself from that cloak, unshroud yourself and step into your power. Because here, as your focus energies, we have the Magician and we have the Queen of Cups, right? So if the Five of Cups is about being disempowered in your sense of emotions, the Queen of Cups is that sense of self-empowerment. She is unshakable. She is a priestess. You know what? She can sit right on the shoreline of life with her feet in these emotional waters, but be unshaken by them, being grounded. These cliffs are not coming down around her. And she carries her emotions in this beautiful gilded cup because she is so masterful with her emotional intelligence, that she can choose when she chooses to, when she wants to process them, when she wants to release them, when she can show them. She's in control, totally empowered. And we also have that here with the Magician energy this week, Leo. So this is you stepping up and going, you know what, I'm sick of life happening to me, and dwelling on the losses. I'm now going to choose to be empowered. I know this is you waking up to your true potential, waking up to your power as the creator of your own reality. And it's when we get into control of ourselves and, step up, connect with our higher self, that's when we realize our infinite potential here. And it's from that place, where the heavens and earth meet, and there's that seed of alchemy from which you can create from. The magician is someone who knows that they have all the tools at their disposal to create abundance in their lives, Leo. You have everything you need. I think some of you have been feeling you felt so out of power that I think you always knew that you had the tools within you, but you have forgotten how to use them. Well, this is you rediscovering that this week. You're just really stepping up and leading from that place. And what happens when we start to consciously create our lives, Leo, is that we start being victorious. We start calling in Six of Wands, Six of Cups realities. Six is the number of harmony and growth. You're calling in harmony in your life. There's also going to be growth. Magician is a card of transformation. You're growing. You're coming from the Five of Cups here to a Six of Cups. So you're moving on and you're learning how to master your emotional realm. So let's start with the Six of Wands here. This is about somebody who is victorious. It's somebody who, is leading the pack on this horse here, head held high. And people are recognizing you as being that leader, of being a front runner, of being somebody who's powerful and worth looking up to, being somebody who's even worth following. That's what I get with that sense of the Six of Wands here. And, what I love here in comparison to the Five of Cups is that the Five of Cups is somebody who is looking backwards, looking back into the past. In the Six of Wands, we see someone with their head held high who is only interested in forward movement, a future vision, that type of thing. Because they know that they're heading in the direction of something beautiful. The Six of Cups here, talks about love, self-love, maybe returning to your sense of childhood innocence, or returning to a place in our childhood before we got the baggage, the stories and that kind of thing, rediscovering our sense of childlike playfulness. It can also talk about somebody from your past coming back with a romantic offer. It could be somebody new coming in too that just makes you feel young again. Maybe they're a younger person. But either way, whatever love or opportunity this is coming in, it has the ability to go the distance, because you can see these cups here are actually overflowing. They're growing. There's so much growth in this for you, and it really could go the distance. Leo, you're really, really moving into a place of empowerment. You're moving into a much stronger direction here. So, really the key is, Leo, this week to release yourself from past baggage. Release the grip of the past on you. With all the planetary action that's going on at the moment, we moved into the 5D reality earlier this year. So there is a really strong theme of releasing and purging the energies, people, situations, things that no longer serve us. And, for those who choose to stay in the past and hang on to them, they're really going to become stuck and stagnate in the darker energies. So it's really, really vital to release. It's painful to release, but it's temporary pain for much greater gain. And, by staying in that situation, you're just sort of staying at a longer term, lower level of pain, which will be much worse. You're being asked to step up, to reconnect with your inner power, to create your own reality and to transform your energies, Leo, because that's when the victory march will start. So Leo, that's what I have for you this week. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Keep in mind it is a general reading, so it won't be for every one of you. Leave me a comment. I'd love to know how you're stepping up and leading and coming back into your power this week. And I'll see you back here for another reading next week.